Okay, so what are we creating internally? From the customer purchase order, we're going to prepare a sales order. And a sales order is the authorization to sell. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell something. Now, let's think about it. You send me a purchase order and say, hey, I want to buy 100,000 items on credit. What could go wrong? And this is where you really need to think about, okay, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? We sell goods that we don't have. We sell goods to people that have bad credit. We sell goods and we forget to ship them. We sell goods and we charge them the wrong price. We sell goods and they never pay us and we never follow up. I mean, just brainstorming what could go wrong. So that's where you kind of have to think about what could go wrong. So with the sales order, it's the authorization to sell. So before I go ahead and ship these expensive goods that cost me a lot of money and I'm out of money, what should I check first? Let's check their credit. So maybe we'll take the sales order and send it over to the credit department. Okay, so the credit department will get this. What are they going to do? They're going to go ahead and they're going to check the credit. So they're going to check the person's credit and they say, he's got awesome credit. Roger Philipp, awesome credit, amazing credit. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sell to this person. So they check the credit. These are, again, multiple copies. So where are we going to send this copy? Where we've got a sales order, so one copy goes over to the credit department, or maybe even a couple of copies go to the sales credit department. We're also going to always keep a copy. Always keep a copy of whatever you prepare, so that way you have some documentary evidence. Once it's approved, the credit department might send one over to billing. So they're going to collect this. They might send one over to the warehouse, because the warehouse has the goods. They want to release the goods, but they're instructed, don't release the goods until what? We check the credit. So now they've got an authorized sales order. We're also going to send one over to shipping. So that way you can see that maybe we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 copies of the sales order. So we take the sales order, we keep a copy. We send them over to credit. Credit authorizes the credit, keeps a copy. They send one to billing, they send one to the warehouse, they send one to shipping. So now what we've done is we've checked their credit, everything looks good. Now, the warehouse, once they get an authorized sales order, they will then release the goods to shipping. Now, if you've ever been to a factory, you've got like this big room with all the inventory in it, and you got the guy in the corner who has a desk, and he's called the shipping manager, the shipping clerk. So his job is to ship the goods. So he gets this copy, and it says, oh, we're going to send 100 widgets. What the heck's a widget? Some generic term for an unidentifiable item. So all of a sudden, the warehouse guy walks over, derpa, 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 derpa. Here you go, here's the widgets we're going to ship. So the guy that was in charge of collecting the product doesn't collect the product until he has an authorized sales order. He then walks over with the authorized sales order on the product, gives it to the shipping clerk. The shipping clerk knew he was going to get it because he already got one of these. He was just waiting for the goods to come to him. Now what's he supposed to do? Let's go ahead and do what? Exactly. Let's ship the goods.